Hey, it's Rich again. Looking at the Aston, the V8 work I'm doing, and talk a little bit about more progress as I'm stripping the thing down. I guess a question might be, what am I doing stripping this thing down and telling you all about it? Well, if I record it, I might remember myself when it comes to putting it back together, so a bit of an aide-memoire is something to help. Today, just very briefly, talk about the work I've done taking the front windscreen out, and a little bit more about that, because there's a few things to sort out underneath where we've had 42 years of standing water and erosion, corrosion on the surface. So, as I said before, the windscreen's out, and I've got these issues down where I've got dodgy steel work underneath. Small replacement inserts will do the job there, I think. I don't need to be taking out the whole inside of the car. Some people might. I'm not going to. I want it to be as original as possible, and the rest of it is good condition and savable. It's mainly the corners. But to really get good access and to finish stripping the paint properly as well, obviously the windscreen wiper mechanisms, the water jets needed to come out, and obviously they are, as expected on any car, a complete pain in the arse. This one's no exception, and I need to take out the wiper mechanism from underneath, so that I can get the whole thing out, and then that won't get in the way of the sprays, and also allows me to just treat the metal better and make sure it's sealed before anything goes back. One thing that I'd like to say is I've got lots of tools that I've picked up over the years. Ever since I started with that MT5, I used to buy tools on the local market every week as I was earning money at the same time, and a large collection of spanners and screwdrivers and all sorts of stuff I just accumulated. With an Aston Martin, I'm pretty convinced that when they put the thing together, what they did was they had a large pot of screws, nuts, bolts. I heard they were Whitworths. I've now got a full set of Whitworths. They're not all Whitworths. 7/16 seems to be the cross flats nut of size, but it's by no means common and standard. There is a whole host of everything. And when we're looking at the screws, some are flatheads, some are flathead slotted, some are posi drive or Phillips, whatever you want to call it. My dad used to call it stars, so to me they're all star screwdrivers of slightly different shapes. They're all ideal for stripping metal away from and smashing your knuckles on the way through. So what I've discovered is the tool of choice for me right now is this. It's a Dremel, except it's not. It's a little special Dremel. I think it cost about 12 quid or something. I should have probably been buying bread and eggs or something, but anyway, I normally come back from there with tools, compressors, ratchet drives, and God knows what else. It's actually just good value, and unless you're a professional mechanic who uses them day in, day out, every 10 minutes, you can't fault it. Another place I like to go is Machine Mart, but this thing is priceless, and it's on an extension cord, which means that you can really get in anywhere. The replacement heads are Dremel heads, because the ones that came with it seemed to smash before you'd even cut into anything or ground any tops away. Ideal for putting slots back in slotted screws, and ideal for chopping off things like I'm about to do on the wiper mechanism, is chop off old split pins. As well as you straighten the things out, it's hard to get in there with a hammer and tap them, so that's what I'm about to do. And we'll look and see what the condition of that underside dashboard is once I've got that mechanism out, and on the ever expanding shelves of stored stuff that has come out of the car. Okay, cheers for now.